Yo. All right, what's up? Haven't done a focus list chart review in quite some time, but we're back at it today. Feels like the market's getting decently hot, so kind of probably a good time to do this. Let me log into my Webull. So I guess we're gonna go over current positions and then um current positions and then focus lists. And I actually don't think my trade log is updated from today. Today's 8/12. No, it's not. So I do need to update that. Because how many buys did I do today? Yeah, 3. So I'll need to update that. And then I sold my Neo. So actually, I'll do that at the end or maybe off camera. So I'm not even going to go through my trade review, my trade log. If you want to pause and look at it, you can. It's not fully updated, so I'm not going to go through it. Yeah, that's that. Okay. Yeah, so that's that. So current positions, ETH. I am up almost $1,900. The setup was on obviously the actual Ethereum. Linear move up, pull back, double inside candles right on that 20 moving average, and then bam, took it out. This actually looks like Bitcoin. If I remember, dude, this looks just like Bitcoin. I mean, I guess not exactly. Like a little bit like right here. I mean, not really, but okay, whatever. So ETH, um, QBTS I bought yesterday off the high of the inside candle, and then it was also on the 50 moving average. And I bought yesterday to the high. I was gonna actually add today at the close, but it ended up just ramping up towards the end of the day. I was watching it like right here, and then it just ramped up. So I was like, forget it. But if it goes to the high of the inside week, I'll probably buy more, because this is a 5-star weekly setup. I don't care what anyone says. It made 189% move up in 3 weeks, and it's just riding the 10. If that's not a good setup, I don't know what is. If that's not linear, I don't know what is. I don't know. That's a bad setup, bro. I might be cooked. That's pretty fucking good to me. That looks pretty damn good to me. Linear, and it's just been basing. And it's actually acted pretty clean in this base. If you look at it, made a 30% move up right there, pulled back, and then guess what? Made a fucking 40% move up, and then pulled back. Contraction 1, it pulled back. Contraction 2, tight. Contraction 3, contraction 4, and then contraction 5. And it's formed higher lows, lower highs. If it breaks through this high, it's a catapult. So it's been forming higher lows the whole time, lower highs. Maybe could it get a little tighter? I do think there's an argument for that, for sure. But regardless, I think if you're going off the weekly, it looks ready. This launches over this inside week, and that's a launch to 2055. And over 2055, $30. $30 is not that insane to think about. So that's where I'm at with that. So I'm up $200 on that. Iron, I bought this on the 6th of August. My stop is break even. over this July 31st high. I sold half today actually, and I will buy more if it just goes sideways and sets up again. But it's not acting the best, to be honest. So we'll see what happens. NBIS, I bought this on the EP day, on the gap up day. This was a gap to all-time highs because this chart's like messed up. TradingView is like messed up or something. But this is an all-time high gap. And it's been pretty good since. Inside candle today. And we'll see what happens with it. I'll move my stop to break even right now, because I don't want this to come back at this point. But it looks pretty good. And it's acting well. SoFi, linear move up, higher lows, lower highs. It just surfed the 20. You just see it surfing that 20. And then thin candle, broke it out, and it came close to my stop. It was only, dude, it was really close. My stop was low day, so 2168, and it came down to 2172. So pretty close, but then just came right back up and then rocketed higher. We'll see if we can take out 2518. And then you have clear skies on this. Up about $263. RKT, I bought this today. Kind of just like my SYM setup. So right here, linear move up, pull back, inside candle on the 10, and then just takes out the high and goes higher. Same idea here, linear move up, pull back to 10 EMA, low volume, inside candle, gapped above it. So I just went to the 1 minute chart, 1 minute opening range high, longed it on this candle. You see the volume come in, and then stop low a day, never takes out the low a day, and ends up taking out the 5 minute high and closes pretty decent. And it did take out this August 7th high for the confirmed breakout. So now my next level is this high, and we'll see if it can go up there. This thing also had relative volume, right? So this had the 2.87, 3.7, and then 4.7 back here, relative volume. And so you have that going for it as well. Neg, I bought this on August 8th. Just a clean little flag here. And stop is break even, up about almost $400 on this. Just consolidating. The hourly is super tight right now, so we'll see if it breaks out of this hourly flag. Really, really tight chart. Looks clean. Hopefully we can go to like 100 plus. Probably going to make it to move down or up tomorrow, is what I would assume. KTOS, bought this on the earnings day. I kind of just had an earnings breakout idea on this one. So it took out the high pretty quickly, I believe, on that earnings day. Yeah, it took out the high almost. It took out the high immediately, and then the second candle came back down. So I bought the pullback and then prayed, and it took out the 5 minute high. Almost retested my average, never did, and moved my stop break even. Made new highs today, and hopefully this just can keep trending. Little linear move up right here, so that's kind of the idea on that one. This was 36% in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sessions. Pretty solid. Fig, this is a bottom bouncer IPO kind of idea. I actually saw TA Plot entered this, and so did Monis. Pretty simple idea. I mean, the thing made a 70% move up on day one. If you actually go to the extended hours, there's even more. Made a... Okay, I'm retarded. So just 76%. Just kidding. But I thought it IPO'd at like $30, but I don't know. Anyways, and then faded. Hasn't taken out previous high day. Hasn't taken out previous high day. No previous high day. No previous high day. No previous high day. No previous high day. Inside candle. and then takes out previous high day on the next candle on some volume, and then bam, more volume, takes out previous high day. So I'm kind of just trying to trade that trend flip is the idea with this one. A 3, 4, 5 day bounce is the idea, maybe to $100, and then maybe it sets up again. I'll add to it. Pretty good though. I mean, we'll see what happens with it. It's an IPO, so they can be volatile. So like, hopefully, it just makes a stupid move. If not, it's fine. I'll just take my gain, and I'll probably do my stop loss break even tomorrow. And yeah. So yeah, we'll just see what happens with this. Kind of like reclaim the 5. Nothing crazy. METC, huge linear move up. I mean, off this low, 146%. Pulled back. I wanted to get it tighter. I tried to buy it yesterday. It stopped me out. Came back up, and then today it took out the high. So I was like, well, fuck it. I have to buy some now. So if it just goes, it goes. I guess it is what it is, and I'll just keep my size that I have and ride it. Ideally, it maybe pulls back a little more and gives me an actual sophisticated entry or a tight entry. But I actually do like it a lot. This is a really nice chart, and it's actually at all-time highs too. Someone pointed out today. So, I mean, look at the volume. Like, you can tell that this is big stage 1 base from 2017, and 2025 now it's breaking out in stage 2. So, pretty solid chart. Focuses for tomorrow. So we're going to go through this together, actually. So if we're just going through top watches, we've got to be sophisticated about this. We have to rank these charts. So UUU, easily for me a top chart. Look at this linear move. Look how linear this is. This makes a 73% move up. Super linear. Look at the volume. Look at the relative volume on this. If everything going through it, higher lows, lower highs, surfing the 10 and the 20, lower highs, higher lows, tight inside candle. The volume is dead compared to back here. This is a 5-star chart to me. I don't know how you could like say this isn't a 5-star chart. This is the best chart for tomorrow, in my opinion. What's the high on this chart? $300? Like, are we dead ass? But look at the volume. Look at the volume. Look at the volume. The volume tells the story. The volume tells the story. Look at the fucking volume on this thing. Gets above the 200 week, and it's in stage 2 now. It's been going sideways since 2013. 2021, whatever you want to call it. Big volume. So I think this is very solid tomorrow. I would risk 0.5% of my account in this trade all day, every day. Over the inside candle is my level, as you guys already know. And there's nothing more to be said. This is my top watch tomorrow. And the theme's hot. So I can't really complain there. Then I would probably say this SLDP is a top watch for me. It's a battery theme stock. Right here, it makes a 100% move up. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sessions. So almost 10% a day. 9 sessions makes 100% move up. Pulls back pretty aggressively, but then makes another linear move up, 56% in 5 sessions, and then pulls back on light volume and double inside candles now, right at this level. I would definitely take this tomorrow over the inside day high. Also had an inside week, so that's your other level to go off of. You've got like 3 levels. You have the high, the inside week high, the inside day high. I think it looks solid. If it went sideways more, sure, it could be better. But I do think it does look decent. And like you can clearly see like the relative volume this thing's had. You know, there's volume coming into the name. So I think this looks pretty good. Next, I would say either OUST or Bull. QBTS looks pretty good too. But if I'm ranking these, and then NEG looks pretty good. If I'm ranking these, I'd probably say OUST can't be at mine because the moving averages are like kind of away from it. So I can't put this first. We can say Bull or NEG. Let's go, I actually put these like right next to each other. Maybe I'd even say, I guess I'd say NEG's better. So NEG, simple, linear move up, pull back, linear move up, and then double inside days, over the inside day high. Maybe I add more of my position since my first position is already risk free. I maybe add a little bit. Bull, linear move up, so this was 44% in 3 sessions. You know, 53% in about 7 sessions. Pulls back pretty aggressively, lost a 20, and then another decently linear move up. You know, 23% in about 4 sessions. Not the best, not the worst. And it's kind of gone sideways. Tried to go yesterday, flopped. Inside day today. Low volume, decently. And it is right under this HVC level. This is the highest volume ever right here. So over today's inside day high, and then you go for the HVE level. And, you know, maybe you get over this $19 level, and then you have clear skies to, you know, whatever this thing wants to go to. So this linear move up here kind of like sells it for me in terms of relative volume. You can see right here 2, 5, 2, 2, 2. So you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of relative volume come in, and then it kind of went sideways a little bit, but it is tightening up here. If it went more sideways, it'd probably be better, but it could definitely just go off of this tomorrow. So I would be pretty interested. I feel like it's decent. So yeah. There's Bull. QBTS, nothing more needs to be said. I already talked about this. The weekly looks amazing. Over the weekly inside week high, I'd probably add some more. And then you have these charts. So DNN, this made a decently linear move up. Not the biggest move up. You know, 36% in about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sessions. So not the best mover. And back here is pretty choppy. But inside day, right on the 20 moving average. It looks okay. I probably wouldn't trade this. To be honest, I probably just wouldn't trade this. So I'll throw this in secondary. I probably wouldn't trade it. Nattle, this doesn't look bad. Not the fastest mover, but 45% in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sessions. So that's pretty good. And then now it's formed inside day, right on that 5 moving average, right under this HVC level. And it's at all-time highs. So there's that. If it went sideways more, it'd be even better. I'm going to throw it up here. It's decent. It looks decent. It looks pretty good. I feel like. Not my favorite chart, but I think it's decent. So I'll throw that under QBTS. UAMY, this is just an earnings watch. See what it does in earnings. Wouldn't trade this probably. And then OUST, I probably wouldn't trade this either. Had an inside day, linear move up, but it's kind of away from the moving averages after this gap up on earnings and then fade. I would like it if it went more sideways, but it definitely could just fucking go double inside days. So I'll put it up here. But my top watches for tomorrow, easily my favorite chart. Then you have SLDP, then you have NEG, then you have Bull, and then you have QBTS. QBTS isn't the best idea because, it's not the tightest now. But Bull, NEG, SLDP, and then U. Those are my top 4 ideas, and I think they're all solid ideas. With U being the best one easily. And then SLDP, I don't know how I feel about this, but I think this is pretty good. NEG, it's pretty extended, but it feels pretty good. And then Bull, not really sure how I feel about this one, but I do think it's probably decent. Yeah, this little flag right here. Needs more sideways, but it could just go. So that's kind of what my thinking was in that. And that's all I got. So Bitcoin inside day, ideally some more sideways there. That would set up Iron, ETH. I mean, this thing's kind of just chilling, so I'm going to let it chill until it doesn't want to chill anymore. QQQ just keeps going higher. Can't really say much about it. RSP trying to break out. IWM did break out today on volume. Can't say much about it. And that's what we have to go off of. In terms of breadth is turning back up now. Got back into a regular level and then now turning back up. So stocks are green. My positions are working. There are good setups. There are setups. And I can't really argue with that. So I'll just quickly run through my Need More Sideways list real quick. This looks good, just needs a little bit more sideways. XRP looks really good, just needs some sideways. Ideally today, inside day, that'd be perfect. Probably won't happen, but it would be perfect. APLD, just one inside day, it's perfect. There's a lot of good potential charts. A-Lab, just some sideways. AEHR, an inside day right here would be perfect. Literally. NG, a little bit more sideways would be perfect. PI went today. The breakout list. See how faded. ONDS just needs some sideways, and it'd be a really good setup. SMR, just get this off of my watch list. Hinge just needs some sideways, and it would be great. NB, just a little bit of sideways, and it'd be great. USAR, a little sideways, it'd be great. XMTR went today, followed through. BE followed through. Teed up just a little bit more sideways, and this would be great. UAMY, a little bit more sideways, be perfect. GXLY, more sideways, perfect. Sound, some sideways. BMR, sideways. IDR, sideways. MSOS, sideways. OUST, sideways. PPTA, sideways. Etsy, sideways. GEVO, probably some sideways. Jumia, sideways. LTBR, a little bit more follow through, and then sideways. I mean, all of those are high potential charts, I feel like, and that look pretty good. That's my video. That's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got. So, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Let me know. What are you guys watching? Let me know what you guys are watching. Drop your charts in the comments. I always check the comments, so if you guys say anything, I will see it. I appreciate you for watching. Thank you.